beautiful thing about working on this series is how rich in characters it is. The action doesn't give you punches and kicks, it reveals characters. And I think the ethos of Daredevil has always been, how do we show what the actors are going through, or the characters are going through the action on the show. I am Philip Silvera, and I am the action director and supervising stunt coordinator of Daredevil Born Again.
I don't know what he's talking about. He said someone's looking for me.
Episode 1, The Return to the World. Daredevil is always known for its oneers, and I thought the producers, the showrunners, the directors were correct in starting the show with this emotional oneer where we lose Foggy. I think this is the best place to reconnect to what Daredevil was on Netflix years ago, start with something familiar and take them to someplace very different. It's been great to watch these characters evolve over the years through each piece of story, each new actor that comes on and challenges, each character that reflects something in Matt Murdock. Each one of these shots is his own mini-movie. Our Season 1 Daredevil Netflix show was a true oneer. Season 2 was a stitch oneer. Season 3, that was Gary Stearns and Donnelly. They did an amazing job on a true oneer. This is a stitch one. But again, each shot in this is its own movie. This is another great transition that VFX did here. That was a changing of locations from an interior bar to a staircase. I think this part of the sequence here, specifically, case is really a callback to the Netflix series on the water in that one. And also the most unique way we've done a fight before. In a sense, a fight is usually you can react to a punch and a kick if you see it coming without ever getting hit by it. Here, you have Charlie and Wilson Bethel. They're doing this all themselves, and I'm cueing them from camera. They're reacting to VFX weapons bouncing off of the walls, stabbing them, hitting them in the head, blunt objects, and here Charlie just hones back in on his senses listening to Eldon, which Bullseye capitalizes on.
They're gonna be right here. They're gonna be here any minute, okay? You just...
This shot right here at the top of the staircase really just like shows Wilson Bethel's performance and how he has this controlled chaos in his eyes at all time. It's the best shot in the moment, and it really lets you live in that oneer, again, similar to how we did things in the Netflix series. And again, that tired moment when they're both just collapsing on the wall, that's a throwback to the Daredevil oneer in episode 2 of season 1. He's just purely exhausted from the fight, but his will to move on to protect the child is what keeps him going. Here, he's after the man that potentially has just killed his best friend, and no amount of pain or blaze is gonna stop him. This is such a great tit-for-tat moment where Daredevil catches the knife and throws it right back at Bullseye. The thing about them is, and most of the characters on the show are a flip side of who Matt Murdock is. They have the same skill set. Matt Murdock and Charlie they're caged by his morality, whereas Wilson Bethel, Bullseye, has no morality. So you see the difference in the two and how they move. The set piece here, so again, that was another location change. The staircase was a practical location, and that was another VFX, one of the beautiful things they've done on the show, and we have an amazing VFX team. Probably some of the best I've ever worked with. They have a great way of always blending practical and VFX together in such a collaborative way that no one ever outshines or overpowers the other. It's such a beautiful balance. We had played with this particular blocking quite a few times, and I think literally putting them on the edge was something I was always trying to go for, was literally putting them there, and it led to this compression of keeping them close together where the foreheads would just fall into each other. He defeated Daredevil in that moment and make him break his own code. And just what the nature of that push meant. I think that was so powerful in that moment. So right now we're in episode 6, and this is both Daredevil's and Kingpin's return to character on who they were, but right now we're going to focus on just the Daredevil side of this with Muse here. This is Daredevil just returning to form, and he's out of practice, so you want to feel Charlie just struggling a little bit right here in this specific moment. But also, this fight is a callback to what happens in the beginning of the show. This is a choice for Daredevil. The heartbeat is supposed to remind him of Foggy, and something we spoke about wanting to lean into with Dario and Sana. And Muse here, this is Zar Sukarat. This is the same gentleman from episode 1 who did our fall down the staircase and one of our fight coordinators on the show. And he does a great job embodying this psychotic movement of Muse, which we really wanted to give him this horror movie vibe. And the reason we have him fight with the blade almost like a fencer is because he is a serial killer that uses blood as political artwork. So we wanted to always give the artistic touches to the character. And here's just a pure rage moment for Charlie, and I love the way he plays this. He just eats every hit and lets the devil out. And it's part of the story on the choice he has to make coming up here. I love this moment. This was a choice for Charlie and for Matt and for Daredevil on whether he was going to cross that line again. And I love how much it recontextualizes Daredevil in a way that just restores his faith, hence Daredevil Born Again. He doesn't cross the line. Thank you very much. That is all for now, and I'm looking forward to see what you all think on Daredevil Born Again Season 2.